Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing, and that's Boo Boo and JJ back here, and Chuck right there, taking a little snooze. So welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Hope you are enjoying your journey to becoming more and more yourself. All right, let's get to today's tarot reading. What's hidden? Thank you. Advice and outcome. Thank you. Let's turn these cards over. See what we're working with here. We have 8 of Cups in reverse. The Sorceress, High Priestess in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, a lot of reversals. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse is an emotional attachment, a lot of emotions, difficult to let go, difficult to walk away from. Stormy emotions from the imagery. All right, the Sorceress reversed. Six of Cups reversed. This is family of origin or a wound from your childhood. 6 of Cups reverse. Feels like it's very difficult to walk away from someone who feels like there's this purposeful emotional manipulation here that makes it very difficult to detach from. Sorceress reverse, someone, I don't think this person is consciously in most cases, it doesn't feel like this person is like spell crafting and creating emotional ties, but it feels hidden wounds. Let's dive in. 8 of Cups in reverse. What's the 8 of Cups in reverse? How can we get more information about this emotional attachment? Impossible to let go. 4 of Wands. Okay. This is a happiness, celebration, very different. Okay. I think I'm getting anything else about the 8 of Cups in reverse that would help clarify. Wow. Page of Wands reverse, Page of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, family of origin, it feels like I'm getting, the message here is it's very unhappy. There's a lot of hidden emotions, but it feels like everybody is pretending that it's happy time. Very performative type of family environment. Smile! Don't be difficult. So your behavior is very important. You need to not be emotional, not have emotions, not be there's a lot of performing. It feels like we must perform and make everybody believe that this is a happy family. Wow. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, this feels so specific. I get a sibling from family of origin that had some emotional reactivity issues, fiery, couldn't control hot-headed, reactive. That feels like a sibling with Paige. And it feels like you were the sibling, the one that just told the truth. Okay. You spoke truths that your family of origin could not handle. Not in this environment, not in a family where it's about illusion. It's about what are people going to think about us. It's a false reality. It feels like you're performing the role of child to maybe the mother might be the person I'm tuned into, who just very deceptive. Lies, very comfortable with lies because this is all about performance. And so you say whatever needs to be said to keep the illusion up. This isn't reality. This is very confusing, emotionally devastating because it's so false. And you're needing to perform a role. This must have been very confusing. You're speaking truths about how unhappy this is. Your sibling feels like a rage, out of control. More about this Page of Wands in reverse, just reactive, explosive, does not know how. Yes! Oh, thank you. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. So I'm getting in this reading your sibling, very reactive, explosive, out of control, would just jump on, holy crap, would jump to conclusions. This is so reactive. It feels like they are taking out their frustrations on you. Five of Swords, bullying you. They're taking out their frustrations on you. This is a bully. I get this environment sucks. It's confusing. It's all about performance. But it looks like you are... okay. Jeez, this is so specific. This feels like your parent or parents even taught this out of control sibling to bully you. Because this sibling's scary. They're very out of control. And instead of getting to the root and healing this or dealing with it, because this family is so performative, and what would people think, and we need illusions, and we need to appear upright, then nobody gets a healing. If this is the mother, Queen of Swords in reverse, it feels like your mother pitted your sibling against you, made you out to be the problem. So they're protected from your sibling's wrath. It feels like there's, even for some of you, the parent training this person to bully you. Like you are being scapegoated in this environment and then meant to perform and act like everything is fine. Nothing, you're not allowed to be upset of this treatment. It feels like you get yourself into trouble when you when you speak out, when you speak truths to what's going on. Whew. Okay, the Sorceress in reverse. What does the viewer... Thank you. Six of Cups again. So this is definitely childhood. Taking a look at childhood. Okay, so it's taken a long time, longer than expected, to heal from this way of being manipulated. to heal from this has taken a long time. Some of you are still in the process of healing from this. Feels like you've got a different vantage point from where you are now. You've done some healing. It feels like you're independent. But it feels like this looks really good. Like you have... I think you had to keep your truths to yourself. And it feels like you were... the truth was not welcome. The truth exposes everybody. It's very uncomfortable. You have some uncomfortable truths about these people. And it looks like it's taking you a while to heal from this, to realize that these are not your people. That you can't heal. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is trying to chase your abusers and trying to get them to care for you. It's taken a long time for you to realize they're not your people, no matter what their relationship to you. That's not love. That's not caring. What I'm seeing here is it looks like quite a glow up once you recognize that, once you heal, and it feels like you get a different perspective around your childhood. You're recognizing it was not you. You're not the problem. It was just a toxic environment. And so the way they treated you, the way they labeled you, projected onto you, was not yours. And it's also not your job to heal them, to heal the connection. It's not your job to heal the people who have abused you and hurt you. It's your job to recognize who they are and make choices for you. All right. 6 of Cups in reverse. It was a foundational lie that you were told about who you are, what life is, that it feels like a lot of foundational lies. You were not valued and appreciated. Feels like you were given a very small role, maybe the role of a scapegoat, someone that they could bully. Feels like everybody felt very comfortable that you would stay in that role, that very small role that they gave. And they gave you and projected onto you. You're to blame. Yeah. I don't think they could perceive you otherwise. And I think these foundational lies and deceptions created belief systems that have taken, for some of you, a lifetime to throw those belief systems away, to realize that's not true, that you are lovable, that you are valuable right now without doing anything, by just being you. You are valuable. You are loved. You are lovable. You are amazing. You are a beautiful, wonderful soul, worthy of love and care. And so once you heal from that foundational lie, from having to pretend, to act, perform, feels like you're really becoming Velveteen Rabbit here. You're becoming more real. is what I'm getting from this reading. All right, in what's hidden, we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is the three little pigs. This pig's carrying the bricks for the brick house. Three of Pentacles. We've got the Prince of Cups in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Right away, first message I'm getting is Three of Pentacles. It feels like in your family of origin, you worked harder than other people. There was some type of labor, like they were benefiting from the labor that you do. What's interesting, Three of Pentacles, but only one pig. Where are the other pigs? Where? I see the wolf in the background. Little pig, let me in. I get this feeling that you were very alone in your childhood, doing the best you can with the foundational lies that you were told that there's something inherently wrong with you. You're too much, you're not enough, you're the... Okay. And so that way of creating not enoughness, there's something wrong within you, got you to work hard, chase after their love and care and affection, beg for care. And so it feels like you work really hard to try to get someone emotionally immature to care about you, chasing after their affection, and then getting this bullying treatment. Tell me more about the Prince of Cups. Oh, the Sun. Prince of Cups in reverse feels like the sibling that showed up as the Page of Wands in reverse. In what's hidden is you've done the work. This person's wildly immature. Feels like your parent or parents enabled this person, taught them how to be a bully, how to blame other people. No responsibility. They blamed you. Took out their rage on you, just made stuff up that you did, just fictitious. I perceive that you did this, and so now I feel justified in the abuse that I'm going to create for you. That feels like the sibling, just wildly immature, clueless. This might have been the golden child. Just could do no wrong. And you're the scapegoat. You could do no right. Okay, there's Sun coming up in what's hidden. The Sun in reverse is also in what's hidden, and now the Sun upright. Where there's that dense energy, there's some light coming in. Let me see where this is. Some clarity is coming in about the betrayal. What type of clarity is coming in? Fool card, Ace of Cups. This feels like the sibling, the golden child sibling, someone wildly immature. There's some clarity coming in. Some spotlight, seeing the betrayal. It feels like the sibling's taking a leap of faith in a new direction. With the Ace of Cups, too. What do we need to know? What does the viewer need to know about this sibling? They're still showing up as immature. Yeah. It's weird. I'm getting in what's hidden. It feels like there's, for some of you, the sibling is seeing something new from a different vantage point, seeing something around the betrayal, the bullying. It feels like this person wants to take a leap of faith into the new direction, like, hey viewer, let's reconnect around that. It doesn't feel like you're in communication with this person, which I totally get. For a lot of you, your sibling is your abuser, and it feels like the parent or parents okayed this or even created this. I think the message here, it feels like this person is exploring things. They might be taking a leap of faith in a new direction. I don't know. This person feels very stuck in their patterning. They might be perceiving something differently. They might have a intention of creating a loving connection, of reaching out, but this person feels incapable of reconnecting the dots in a different way. With the Seven of Swords coming out, I feel like the advice is to be tactical, to keep, say less, 5 swords less. You know, if you're open to this conversation, this communication, fine and dandy, but I'd say less. I just listen. Or don't listen to, I mean, you don't have to let someone who you know that, right? You don't have to allow your abusers access to you. It can be very empowering to say, no, I don't want to listen. I don't want to hear your side. I've lived it. You don't have to go back if you don't want to. You don't have to listen to anything. You don't owe your abusers anything. Okay. All right, in the outcome and advice, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the Princess of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Princess of Swords is riding on top of a bluebird. And the 8 of Pentacles, boy, they don't look like, oh, it's the Giants. Okay, so they're both in reverse. Okay, not willing to work. This actually feels like the parent energy. Queen of Swords in reverse. Princess of Swords reverse, 8 of Pentacles. This feels like the parent who kind of pitted you against your sibling, who maybe even taught others how to bully you. Not just made it okay, but it feels like the parent created, you're the problem. It feels like it keeps your parents safe from this very scary sibling. I don't know how to solve your problems, but it's all your sibling's fault. Go spaz out on them. You are sold out to make themselves safe, comfortable. Jeez. I get the feeling this parent doesn't want to put any work in. They don't want to address this. They don't want to look at it. This is someone very comfortable with die with the lie. They've created a fictitious reality, a fictitious story about you. Boy, death card. Yeah. Period. This person, I do not perceive that if your parent, they're just not going to see this. They're not going to own any of this. They don't want to know it. They don't want to see it. They've got some false story about who they are and who you are. They're going to the grave with the lie. They don't want to heal this. They don't want to take accountability. Oh, interesting. Hierophant in reverse. A broken contract. Breaking from tradition. I feel like you, viewer, have broken from tradition. The family tradition of pretending, of masking that everything's fine. To just keep pretending. I get the feeling that you just keep speaking truths that just make people uncomfortable because you know the truths. The thievery. Oh. What else? Main female in reverse. Queen of Swords. Okay. So if this is a mother, I get the feeling the parent, mother, is so insecure. Doesn't feel like they're the main character. Has stolen so much time from you, so much in the name of tradition. For some of you, there's something ongoing, or they're trying to keep it ongoing. What's going on with this energy? Wait, let's get out of this. Let's describe. Okay, healing reverse, love affair in reverse. With this parent is what I'm getting in the outcome. Self-care, introspection, meditation. Yeah, this person is very unhealed. They're not interested in healing. They don't want to take that journey of self-care, of exploration, looking within. That is not their jam. Their jam is deception, pitting people against each other, false realities, coercive control, creating lies. This person has lied so much that it feels like they're all blind spots. There's very little of who they are left. Love affair in reverse, dirty little secret, sex fix down low. There's something dirty little secret in reverse. So it feels like that some dirty little secrets are coming out. I don't feel like you are the one telling the dirty little secrets. There's something about in what's hidden, like your sibling is looking for some answers, some clarities coming in. I don't feel like they're reconnecting the dots, but it feels like there's some type of challenge, maybe by the parent, and so there's some type of realization that they're having. For some of you, I don't even feel like your sibling even remembers. They feel kind of absent, like a lot of memory loss. And so, because the hurt that they caused you, the abuse, the violence, the aggression that they caused, you have been healing from that trauma. It has left an indelible mark on you. But for your sibling, it was Tuesday, and they unloaded on you. They're never made responsible, and they walk away and they feel fine. So if you come to them later at some point with some kind of upset, what's wrong with you? They have no ability to recognize that your reactions, your emotional response is coming from their abuse. And so it feels like they've labeled you as crazy, as overreactive, too sensitive, they're just devaluing your emotion. Yeah. I am seeing in what's hidden, there's some potential spark that the sibling is seeing something a little differently, seeing maybe the parent a little differently. I feel cautiously optimistic, but I'm not rushing in at all. It's, wow. Boy, I did not see this coming. There's some type of ending. I don't think the parent is going to change at all. They want to die with a lie, but something has shifted. And there's something stolen. For some of you, there's a stolen inheritance, stolen some type of broken contract with the thievery. I get the feeling that this parent feels very confident stealing and taking what's yours because of habit, because it's always worked in the past, stealing, taking, but something about it ends in success, a public victory. Not for this person, but it feels like for you, for I don't feel like you're clinging on and waiting, because nothing good comes from this person. Wow. I'll just deliver the messages as I'm seeing them. There's something happening in your family of origin. Something in what's hidden, something from your sibling that was very abusive. It feels like there may be a waking up and calling out this parent, calling out this toxic parent in a very profound way. And for some of you, yeah, I'm not sure where this leads. This feels positive. It feels like because you've been willing to heal from within and love yourself and not allow these people to see you how you really are, not allow these people to dictate how you show up, it feels like there's been some healing. It doesn't feel like you're in this environment. It doesn't feel like you're healing them. It feels like you've healed something within yourself, and that might have created a healing in the family. And that doesn't mean that you have to engage. It doesn't mean you have to do anything. It feels like the message here is that by healing yourself, you might have started a domino effect that's healing in the family system. Wow. Wow. All right, those are the messages. I hope that's helpful. Take care.